Sports Cruise here on the Al Media channel with me, Josiah, where we're looking at the most interesting and fascinating news making waves in the world of sports. We have quite a lot to talk about, but before then, don't forget to subscribe to the Al Media channel and then also like and share. And then also, let's hear from you. What are your views on the topics we'll be discussing today? Because we have quite a lot to talk about. Former French international and former Monaco striker, that's Wissam Ben Yedder, he is on trial and he could face up to 10 years in jail for assaulting a woman sexually in September. So there's many more we have for you on this interesting episode of Sports Cruise on the Al Media channel. All right, so let's start off with news from France because former France international football player Wissam Ben Yedder went on trial on Tuesday in the southern French city of Nice, charged with assaulting or sexually assaulting a woman in September. Ben Yedder, who is only 34 years, the former captain of French Ligue 1 side AS Monaco and its second biggest scorer ever, is currently without a club and is also battling alcoholism. On the evening of September 6th, Ben Yedder met a woman during an inebriated outing and invited her into his car, according to the investigation. There, the woman told police he performed a sex act in front of her. The woman immediately filed a complaint with police, who arrested Ben Yedder later that night. And Ben Yedder's lawyers claim he was remorseful of his actions afterwards. The French-born player, who holds French and Tunisian passports, has been under strict police control, awaiting trial, but not in detention. The charges against him carry a maximum penalty of 10 years in jail. Ben Yedder is also the defendant in another case going to trial in December, in which he is charged with psychological violence against his wife. The couple is in the process of divorcing. Ben Yedder is also accused by another woman of raping her in the summer of 2023. Police are still investigating that claim, which the footballer has vehemently denied both accusations. A Spanish court in 2013 found him guilty of tax fraud while he was living in the country and gave him a 6-month suspended sentence. Ben Yedder signed for Monaco in 2019, where he scored 118 goals in 201 matches. He's also scored 3 times in 19 appearances for the French national team. The prosecutor is requesting a 2-year and a 6-month prison sentence, including 18 months with probationary suspension. So that's with Ben Yedder, who is currently on trial and could face up to 10 years in prison, but the prosecutor asking for a 2-year and a 6-month prison sentence. All right, so to our next story, where Greek side Panathinaikos are reportedly set to pay the full salary of their late player George Baldock, who tragically passed away last week, showing a compassionate gesture towards the family of the late player. The right back, who had recently joined the Greek club from Sheffield United, was found unresponsive in a communal pool in Athens. Despite quick efforts by emergency services, Baldock could not be revived. His sudden passing has left the football community in shock, with many reflecting on his contribution to the sport. Meanwhile, Panathinaikos have gone one step ahead to show empathy, making a remarkable gesture towards the family of the deceased. According to multiple reports, the Greek club are considering paying out Baldock's entire contract to support his fiancée and 1-year-old son. Additionally, the club is planning to hold a charity match in 2025 to further assist the family during a difficult time. The club announced on social media that they are set to pay the entire 3-year contract Baldock has remaining to his wife, supporting her in raising their 1-year-old child. At the national team level, Baldock played 12 times for Greece, beginning his career with the national team in 2022. Such, an interesting and also a gesture of humanity from Panathinaikos towards their deceased player. That's George Baldock, who formerly played for Sheffield United. All right, so legendary player Cristiano Ronaldo has announced his own watch collection with Jacob and Co. Company, one of the most astute companies in watch production. The flight of CR7 watch features that's THAT header he scored against Manchester United whilst with Real Madrid in 2013. Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the most influential people in the world and goes on to say, "I've always dreamed of having my own watch collection. The Jacob & Co. flight of CR7 and the heart of CR7 takes inspiration from some of the most iconic moments on the field. I hope you like them as much as I do." So that's coming from not just a footballer, but also an entrepreneur, Cristiano Ronaldo, who has joined one of the most famous watch companies, Jacob & Co., in making his own watch collection. I hope you do get one for yourself. All right, so another interesting news where Kumasi Asante Kotoko contingent returned to Ghana without there are two Sudanese players who accompanied the team to a trip in the United States of America to play DC United in the Capital City Cup. The two players are Esmat Abdulhamid Mohamed and also Abdul Karim Youef Yabugub left the team hotel where the team was camping in Springfield, Virginia on Friday before the team's last training session for the Capital City Cup. The club has reported the matter to the Fairfax County Police, who are currently investigating the location of the players after reports emanated that they had reached out to the club saying they were visiting family in the United States of America. According to Seydou Adamu, a renowned sports journalist currently residing in the United States of America, who was with the team during the visit to USA, when Kotoko got to Accra en route to USA, the two players left their traveling bags with the Sudanese national team to be taken home far away in Sudan when they traveled to the USA with their playing kits and few clothes, which means that everything was planned in Kumasi for these two players to abscond the team after they arrived in the United States of America. For now, the two players have not returned to the team, and the team is saying that they are being assisted by the police to investigate the matter. All right, so to the AFCON 2025 qualifier story where the Nigeria Super Eagles, that's the Nigerian men's soccer team, has pulled out of its AFCON qualifier in Libya in protest at being abandoned at an airport after their plane was diverted. The Nigeria Football Federation, that's the NFF, on Monday said they would fly the country's men's team home without playing a 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifier after alleged poor treatment. The Super Eagles squad complained they had been held at an abandoned airport for more than 16 hours, days after Libya's captain complained that the team had been treated poorly when it played in Nigeria a couple of days ago. So what actually happened? They had been due to play host Libya in the city of Benghazi, where they hope to wrap up qualification for a place in the finals in Morocco late next year in the AFCON showpiece. Their plane was diverted at the last minute at Al Abrak Airport, some 220 kilometers away from the intended destination. All right, so this was what William Troost-Ekong, captain of the Super Eagles, tweeted on X, saying that 12 plus hours in an abandoned airport in Libya after our plane was diverted whilst descending. Libyan government rescinded our approval, landing in Benghazi with no reason. They've locked the airport gate and left us without phone connection, food or drinks, or to play mind games. So that's what the captain of the Super Eagles said after the team were abandoned in an airport 200 kilometers away from Benghazi. All right, so the Confederation of African Football, that's CAF, has also stated its stance in the matter, claiming that it would investigate this issue thoroughly and see that anyone or any party that violated its rules will be held culpable and also be brought to justice. All right, so that's where we call it a wrap on this edition of Sports Cruise with me, Josiah, on the Our Media channel. Don't forget to drop your comment in the comment section and then also subscribe to our channel. But then don't forget to extend or widen the family. Just share the content and we'll be bringing to you more content. But then also hit on the notification button to stay updated with all our latest news from the world of sports. Bye.